Hello everybody, this is RBR13, aka Ryan, and today I'm doing a review of Scream, the TV series, The Orphanage. Now, this episode is a lot better than last week's episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Lee Janiak came back, so her style was in there, and I thought that was pretty cool. The character, Haley, whatever you want to pronounce her name, she got the axe, and that's the first time you see this Ghostface do some brutal stabbing, and I thought that was really cool. And then I also enjoy that a lot of things were getting, a lot of characters, that things were getting really intense, where there was just a lot of confrontations in the story, and I really liked that, and I like the opening of it, where Emma's just randomly stabbing everybody and it's a dream, and that moment kind of represents that she could be Ghostface still. I mean, they still add that element of that possibility, and this episode really treats it like Gustavo is the killer, which I don't think Gustavo's the killer. Here's a question: where's Eli in this episode? And Hallie was dating Ghostface? I mean, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know. I assume that this Ghostface is a guy, and, after that. But at the same time, like I said, I still think it's Kieran and Eli and Eli's mom, because they're kind of like the Hewitt family. If it is done like that, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think that'd be kind of a cool tribute kind of thing, since they, Lakewood, like Friday the 13th, they have the lake and stuff, so it'd be kind of cool to have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre element to it, because it seems like they're also, tributing other horror movies and stuff, and I really like that. And I like that they go more into Miss Lang in this episode. That was important. And her moment when she wakes up and she sees Emma, that's really intense. That was really scary, and I really enjoyed that moment. I also liked the party at the end of the episode. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm getting really tired of Noah and Zoe. I really hope they get the axe soon, but I really think that Zoe could be, you don't know, she could be Ghostface. Think of that theory for a moment, because I think it's a possibility. I think that she could be Ghostface. I don't know. There's just something about Zoe, where it's like she'll be, oh, she was just a red herring, or she will be Ghostface, and she'll talk about that she took Noah's virginity and how dumb those kids in Lakewood were, and blah, 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 blah. There could be a really intriguing killer reveal, because she took Noah's virginity. So that might be a little interesting there. Yeah, what do you guys think of that? That's pretty crazy, because, I mean, the last two episodes, they were getting it on, and then nothing happened, so it's really awkward to kind of sit through 3 times in a row of that. Aside from that, Audrey is losing it because Emma knows her dirty secret, and they're very much dividing as friends, and that's sad, but it makes the story more interesting, and it makes the characters more interesting. Kieran wasn't wasted in this episode, but I thought he could have been written and directed a little bit better. But he did have a great moment though, where he takes Miss Lang's keys, because they want to search Miss Lang's house and find out clues about Piper. And then when they go to Miss Lang's house, I believe it's Miss Lang's house, or it's the party that they're at. I don't know. It's my ADD. But I might have to go back to the episode. But they find Piper, and it's like, what? And she's got the glasses on. That is so crazy. This has got to be the smartest Ghostface, but at the same time, he's kind of the lamest Ghostface. It's hard to kind of say that he's the best Ghostface or the worst, because you do have the corkscrew kill, you do have the sickle, you do have Hallie stabbing, you have the Miss Lang being thrown, you got Branson with being his hand cut off and stabbed and stuff, and and just those kind of moments that stick with you. But at the same time, Piper, whenever, she was gonna, give the axe to somebody, she followed through with it, and it was really intriguing, and it really helped the plot progress, because these characters would be killed off, and then, it would give other characters time to develop and things like that. So, I really hope that they make this Ghostface more and more kick-ass, because they definitely did a good job with this episode doing that. Last episode, Ghostface seemed pretty lame. Now here's a good theory moment. When Emma says to Kieran, "I almost shot you last night," he doesn't really respond to that. You know what I mean? And it seemed like that was really Ghostface there. Because the Ghostface was just standing there. He wasn't like this, like when Kieran was getting out of the fun house, like this, So because he didn't react to that, and he didn't say, "What are you talking about? All I heard was a gunshot, and I tried to get out of the funhouse." That's something that he probably would say if he wasn't the killer, but because he didn't say anything, that makes me think he is the killer. And that's why I think, Eli and his aunt, Kieran's aunt, that they're all working together, this three family, crazy. So you have to question that theory a little bit, the fact that Emma shot the glass and Kieran never said anything about that. He just was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Lie to our faces every day. It's like, he's so obvious, but I enjoy, I do have a complaint though about this episode. There wasn't a lot of Brooke, which was really weird, because, this is Carlson Young's show. Come on, guys. And so that was a little bit disappointing, but she's had a lot of development, and it was time for other characters, to be a little more developed, and, it was one episode out of many, but, yeah, there should have been a little bit more Brooke, because her moment with her dad, was kind of intriguing, so, hopefully they go into that more, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the next episode. That I have a lot to talk about with that episode, because it looks huge. It looks big. There's two directors for that episode, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And I cannot wait for that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review. You guys will see my next review next week of Scream, the TV series. The Vanishing? Yeah, The Vanishing. And, yep, so I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Everybody have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, peace.